What's up, YouTube? Just do a quick little update here. We're in the last couple days of August, and last week I had my daughter's birthday party, so I had the lawn looking on point. Just wanted to show it off, show what's going on in the yard, give you a little update. Here we are coming out of my back patio, the backyard. Things are looking pretty good. Not quite as good as last week. But color, this is pretty accurate color in here. It looks so dark right now. I recently picked up a Greensmaster 1000 off of Facebook Marketplace. I've been laying down some thick stripes, trying to cut at higher cut. Give you a little view of this. My biggest complaint that I've had is just the stragglers that are missed. Cut is pretty decent right now, but you can see right here, for instance, that those types of things are missed with a 11 blade cut. Still dealing with classic dog spots. This is their favorite spot, but probably tomorrow or Sunday I'm gonna go out and seed these areas. I'll probably do, because you can kind of see the spots of ryegrass here that are darker. For instance, right here. I'll probably continue the ryegrass in this area. And then some of these spots, I might test out some hard fescue. Over here, we've added these hydrangeas. I don't think I showed that off, but they've been doing well. Just have to water them every couple days or so, unless we're getting consistent rain. Back in our shade gardens, I showed how we did this. This was struggling. It's kind of just not gotten great water past couple days. My hostas are getting eaten up by rabbits, but I just want them to survive for this year, so I'm not that concerned about it. And I added a bobo hydrangea over here. Again, hostas are getting eaten, but they're doing okay. But yard is looking pretty on point. I like showing off some of my gardening here as well. So I got a couple strawberries in this pot, which are doing okay. Basil has been doing really well this year. These are sweet Italian peppers. See, for instance, I got one down there. And then I have some tomatoes here. So I think these are heirlooms. Yeah, you can kind of see some down that way. And this pinky winky hydrangea is getting huge, turning color. Coming through the side yard here. Kind of need to change up this Weigelia bush, maybe put the bedding around that a little bit better, but still color is holding really well. This spot in here is where I'm gonna spray some glyphosate and do some test plots. The front lawn is looking just on point as well. Hydrangeas, burning bush are looking great. Front flower pots are also looking really big. But I was getting endless compliments from people, which always feels good. I know it's not the best lawn on YouTube, but it's the best lawn that people around here have seen using a real mower. I do want to show, I do have some weeds. Kind of have to spot them around, but I've just been hand pulling them. It's small enough that I don't need to really spray anything unless it's like along the edge, but I've decided not to do that and just go chemical free because I get lots of walkers along my street. This might not be the best indication, but I also wanted to show I'm getting the start of some leaf spot, it looks like. I can just tell the grass is starting to get just a tiny bit of a yellow haze. When you look down in there, you can see that it's barely starting. If you followed my turf tracker spreadsheet, I know that I am 29 days post Armada app, and that's been my go-to fungicide this year. So while lawn may look okay from a distance, I can just barely tell that it's starting to get a little bit something and want to get a fungicide down as a preventative. I just want to highlight here, this is mainly bluegrass in this area. You can see there's like spots of rye. That's kind of the look that you get when you intermix the two, and I overseeded with rye. The rye just kind of, it will blend from a distance, but when you look up close like this, you can see it sticks out. Same thing up here. This is mainly fine fescue, but any of the little dark spots that you see around here are going to be the mainly ryegrass. Could be some bluegrass, but I'm pretty sure it's just rye. And it's just kind of a big circle of fine fescue. So I really kind of have a natural blend of all three. There's spots like that are a lot more fine fescue. The main lawn is probably more Kentucky bluegrass, but the whole thing, because last year I overseeded ryegrass, it's kind of intermixed. Side yard is looking okay. Couple struggling spots. This is a high spot, so kind of scalps with the mower. I haven't been watering this because for the most part we've gotten natural rainfall. Flowers up here, my pots are looking really good both ways. I mean, look at that color. Just holding really good along with my vegetables. I will say right now, the Toro sportlawn right now I'm not using. You may have seen my issue with the tire falling off back here while I was mowing. I did get new tires from, I think it's called realtires.ca. They sent out from Canada down to me, got them installed. They have an install video, followed along that, but there's still an issue with the gear on the one side. So when the tire is going, it'll go and then stop because the gear is skipping and then catch back up. And so as I'm driving along, it kind of veers off to one side. So that's gonna do it for my little update here. I know it's 8:15, it's getting dark, but figured I'd shoot something, show off how it's looking, especially when I had it at peak week last week for my daughter's birthday. Lawn's looking good, especially with that Greens Master.